Yeah! Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Bluebird Updates. We are here at Not So Hollow Farm. It is beautiful. The weather is finally starting to warm up, and we are going to go backwards again to check all these nest boxes. The reason? Because I'm curious. I saw the bluebirds at Box OG, and I'm not sure what they were doing, and I'd like to see what's going on. So let's take a look and start with Box OG. It is right over here. Sorry, my OG friends, there's not much in there. But that's okay. Let's check Box 10. Looks like Box 10 has some good material in there, almost enough for a nest to be ready. And I've seen the tree swallows there a lot, so I'm gonna guess it's a tree swallow nest. Certainly look like it. Let's just talk about some of the species that I've been seeing around the farm. I've encouraged all of you to get outside and explore and see what birds you hear and what birds you see. And I want you to keep doing that. That's awesome. There's one bird in particular that I want to talk about, and that is the grasshopper sparrow. This is a small little bird, and it loves the habitat that we have around Not So Hollow Farm. It really needs expansive fields, and you can't find it everywhere. So I was really happy to see one. What I really appreciated is its call. It kind of sounds like an insect, but when you watch the grasshopper sparrow sing, you can tell each time he sings, he gives it everything. And I just love this little bird, so that was fun. And he likes to hang out just out in the field here, out in the grass. He sings just from tall pieces of grass, and it was really cool to find him. Anyway, let's get rolling. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Box 8 and Box 9. This time I'm going to try and remember to do them in the correct order, because we are going backwards, and 8 does not come before 9. That is really encouraging to see. There's some material in there. And it kind of looks like a bluebird, so maybe in the future. A bunch of sticks. We all know what that means. House wren has located the box and is considering nesting. Now, one thing about house wrens that we want to be careful of is they can be a little bit territorial and sometimes a problem for bluebirds and tree swallows. Because they want to protect their nesting sites so much, they sometimes will try and kick a bluebird or a tree swallow out of a nest box. So we want to be careful. We just want to give them places close to where they like, and that's usually close to trees and brushiness. They don't like to nest out in the middle of fields. So some of the boxes that we have set up, they wouldn't even try. So house wrens they're okay. We just got to be careful. We don't want them to get too bossy. So we'll keep an eye on them. Box 7. Definitely a tree swallow nest well on its way. Sweet! Box 6, still just a little bit of stuff, not much. Not too much in box 5. So close. But box 4 is still empty. I saw both the male and the female by the box, so still looking pretty good for box 4. And that's a nest that is ready to go. So pretty soon, hopefully, they will be laying eggs. Whew, soon. Man. Look who it is! Aubrey. Aubrey, hey, come on. Long hike, but I made it to box number 3. Let's see if the wren is home. That is a classic example of a wren nest. They stack it full of sticks and then they nest at the very top. So, wrens definitely making a home in box 3. And that's a good spot for them. That's where they like it, right along a tree line. Tree swallows definitely getting ready to nest in box number 2. Did you notice the little feather in the corner? That is a telltale sign of a tree swallow nest. They like to use feathers to line them and keep the young a little bit warm. So far as I understand. Okay, our final box. Will we have eggs in week 7? Episode 7. Let's find out. Box 1 is the first box with eggs. So anyone who picked this box, you might be winning the Blue Egg Cup. Woo! We did it. We have bluebird eggs. We have bluebird eggs. Man, that is so great. 4 eggs, which is a pretty standard number. A lot of times it's 5, so maybe there's one more that we will see in the next day or two, but man, we have bluebird eggs. Yeah! Wow. There is so much more that is going to happen along this journey. But man, does it feel good to see those first bluebird eggs of the spring. And it's in box 1. And that means the classes that picked box 1, one of you is going to be the trophy representative. And for the draw, we're going to save that for next week. It's now time for mail time. Thank you, Connor from St. Anthony's, for sharing this beautiful coloring page. Very cool. And then sending it to me. I thank you. Thank you very much. Little Rouge Public School sent me a little bit of mail. It's always great to receive stuff in the mail. Look at that bluebird. That's a cool little drawing. Thank you, Little Rouge Public School. I really appreciate you sending me all of this artwork. Halen from St. John School in Guelph. Thank you for sharing. Box 9, I think that's your favorite. Zach from Zach from Island Lake Public School. Thank you for sharing your artwork. It looks great. Now we have a fantastic little book from Aubrey. Thank you for sharing your bluebird book. I think you might be an author in the future. St. Joseph's, the grade 3-4 class, was out exploring and they sent in this bird egg. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what it is. My best guess is a song sparrow, but what I love is that you were out exploring. Mrs. Mills grade 6 class, you were also out exploring, and one of the students found this chipping sparrow. Great work at identifying it and being curious. St. Francis, grade 4-5s, you were out walking around looking for birds, and I hear that red-winged blackbirds and robins are top on the list for what you found around the schoolyard. Okay, I have one more thing I want to show you in mail time. So excited to see everything that you guys have shared with me. Now I have something to share with you. One sec. This is my work. Isn't that really cool? So this is one of the male bluebirds that is part of the Not So Hollow Farm project. Okay, thank you my friends for joining me. The story is just at the very beginning. We have our bluebird eggs. It's great news. And we will see what happens with the rest of our next boxes in the next episode. I can't wait to see you again on Thursday. But for now, I will see you later.